How do you explain that?
Well, the way we practice, Steve. We had the worst practice that you can have coming up here with some of our guys. Some of our guys gave some effort, but I didn't play Cam because he disrespected the team about the way he practiced yesterday. He came out and played that way. He didn't go to the offensive rebound one time in practice yesterday. So some of our guys, they came in here just afraid. The bottom line is you don't want to say it if they just missed this game, like, okay, we're just going to play we'll wait till the next game and play basketball. It took us 20 minutes the day and shoot around to make 4 free throws in a row as a team. So you got guys shooting, you got 5 guys on each end, 6 guys. It take you that long to make 4 free throws in a row. So it just tell you what. And then we came out, everybody shot 3-point. We called timeout, said no more threes. On from these guys. And then we got Obi shooting threes. We got Cam shooting threes again. I mean, why? I tell you not to shoot a 3. So to get 6 points out of those 3 guys, Obi, Cam, and Jordan, who you gonna beat? You couldn't beat Hoover High School, the Spain Park, playing like that with those guys scoring 6 points. They had open shots. They had open shots, but they tried to match that 3-point. They made some shots. You got to take your head off to them. They made some shots, but bottom line is, if we just play the way we're supposed to play, okay, even though they're making the shot, it's not that big a gap. It's not that big a gap, and I knew before the game started the way we were going to play because how we practiced yesterday, it was totally embarrassing.
When they started hitting those shots, and obviously you guys didn't have a response to that. Is kind of how much does that sort of snowball on you when they start hitting like they do, especially when you're not playing well offense?
It only snowballs when you stop fighting. They got Southern Mississippi down 16-4 at Southern Mississippi. So they've made some runs on some teams. The difference between us and Southern Mississippi was we stopped fighting. We just started trying to settle for jump shots.
What was it about the 3-point shooting on their side? Was it just a great night for them, or was it something defensive?
Just gave open shots. We know certain guys can shoot it. If I hit 1 or 2, it's time to just start making them drive. We going and helping on guys who averaging 3 points a game. Instead of staying with that guy. I can't tell you how many times we left Barton and those guys. Barton's the best player in this league. He's the best player in this league, and he get open shots. How can the best player in this league get open looks? It's just a lack of concentration and focus on our part.
With Cam, when you sat him down finally, was there something specifically he did at that point, or
Well,
was it just
the way he practiced yesterday, like I said, he disrespected the team and me to practice that way. And so I wasn't going to play him. I'm not going to let you come in the game and just, okay, decide I want to play in the game. And he played the way he practiced. Okay, I give him a couple of minutes to see, okay, if what I saw yesterday, he never went to the offensive rebound yesterday. He never got down and played physically. He never did anything with any kind of desperation or effort at all. And so I'm not going to play you like that. We need him. Of course, we need him. We got to have him. But, we got 13, 14 losses now. If it doesn't mean that much to you not to come out and practice hard, so be it. We got 6 points out of those 3 guys. 6 points, they had open shots. They played them physically in the post. They fronted, and we never screened anybody coming off our staggers. We never screened. We just everybody on our team at one point has taken a 3-point shot, and some of these guys never to take a 3 like in their lifetime.
When you lose a game like this, kind of, where do you go from here?
They ready to play the next game. They ready to play. This is Memphis. They were afraid of Memphis, and so it's Memphis. And it's like they couldn't wait to get out of here. They were hoping, Josh put in his 3rd string in the first half. So that's all it was. It's just our mindset. Our passion wasn't there. We had no purpose in anything we did. We came off with cuts tonight, so slow. We threw the ball around the court. We didn't come to play basketball. And like I said, I saw it in practice yesterday. And when they take a Division I basketball team 10 to 15 minutes to make 4 free throws in a row, 4 in a row, as a team, not one guy, but 4 in a row as a team on both ends of the court, that tells you a whole lot.
How do you get past that? What do you have to do to get past that?
It's a mindset from the age of 10 and 11, and so unfortunately we got guys that, that's their mindset. You try to change it. Next game we go to SMU. We just got to come and play. That's the big game for us. Every game is a big game for us because we're trying to get better. But tonight, we took 3 steps back yesterday in practice. Not tonight. We took 3 steps back in practice yesterday.
Was there a bit of a hangover from beating Southern Miss?
Oh, hangover. Southern Miss? Come on. I mean, like I said, you shouldn't be. I mean, so to me, and I respect Southern Mississippi. There's no disrespect whatsoever. That was a home basketball game. We lost 4 of those at home. So I mean, how can you hang over? You got 13 losses. You know, we have underachieved all year long. So how can your mindset be like it is? You beat Marshall at Marshall, and you let East Carolina beat you. So that should be okay, but you lost to Mary State at home, you lost to Creighton at home, you lost to East Carolina at home, and you lost to Central Florida. At what point? And then you say you're desperate. You know, we only want to be desperate when the game night. If you say you're desperate, I say this all the time. Your work should match what you say. You know, it should match, and most people in the world, it doesn't match. You know, if you say you're desperate, if you say all these games are do or die, then they're starting practice. It's starting practice because you're going to play 9 times out of 10 how you practice if the competition is where it's supposed to be. And the competition with Memphis, they're the most talented team in our league. You know, and so they're not going. They remember us playing them at home the way we did, and the same way it was about 4 or 5 years ago. We came up here, we should have beat them, and we came up here and beat them about 50. So, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40, it's the same. When you're going to get up, it counted for a loss. You know, it's no RPI points or strength of schedule when you lose about 30 or 40. It's a loss. You know.
Can you elaborate? I mean, do you feel like they were intimidated coming in here?
It took us 15 minutes, it took us 15 minutes to make 4 free throws in a row as a team. You know, my 13-year-old son can make 4. His 7th grade team can make 4 free throws. 2 people gonna make it in a row. And all of them may not make it in a row, but 2 out of those guys are gonna make 4 free throws in a row. And when I say it took them that long to make 4, that means you made 2, you missed 1, you're back to 0 again. So, you know, I mean, it's just a game that they just don't want to be a part of. You know.